save us college kids. What my parents told me is what I did. They said, go to school and be a college kid. But in the end, I questioned why I did.
In 2008, the United States economy headed into a recession. This limited federal allocations, which decreased the amount of money states received.
Because colleges have been given less money than they have been given in prior years, the administration has had to make accommodations to stay within their new budget. Sacramento State has been greatly affected by this change.
Kinestheology, which is the whole athletics system, which is dance, PE, all non-team sports. Those are all cut at Sac State. They're gone. Outside of outside of like the football team, the volleyball team, track team, like the actual teams and the clubs. Classes, the karate class, all the dance classes, everything that was a class of a physical nature, basically your only chance of getting units through basically activity, they're gone. Class sizes have changed. I think my biggest class this year is 150 kids. And just to illustrate the change that's going on, I had a comms class my freshman year that was 28 kids. And I had a comms class last year that was 128 kids. So
that's not a big leap at all.
That's not a big leap at all or anything. That's only a 100-kid difference. Sure, it has something to do with me moving up to upper division, but that's way outside the norm of what I would think is expected and normal.
Unfortunately, conditions have not improved, and many have suffered from the cuts in the educational system. The amount of students being accepted has also been affected. Less students who barely qualify are being denied acceptance because schools aren't given enough money to be able to let everyone in.
Leave. I didn't get into state. I wasn't even aiming high with that one. That was my fallback. It's my safety school, my fail-safe.
Maybe you're just too average.
Hey, time out. Too average. Okay. Excuse me, Lizzie. Remember who you're talking to here. I didn't have to go to gym class for a whole year because I claimed to be allergic to sweat. Well, what about the time I got the note from my doctor saying I was nocturnal and I was allowed to study in my dreams? I got the school bully, Frank Daly, kicked out for 2 years because he was sexually harassing me. By pushing me up against the locker, and I said I felt something. I mean, come on. That was pure genius.
Maybe if you didn't write an essay called I Don't Have a Clue.
Well, it's true. You know, I don't have a clue what I want to do the rest of my life.
Mom and Dad are going to kill you.
Oh, you have little faith. They're not going to kill me.
Uh-huh.
I just have to spin it and put it in terms they can understand.
It's very clear that a lot of people are very angry about this. As they should be. I haven't been very affected by it, but there's a lot of people, hundreds at Sac State, thousands across probably the CSU system, that physically have had their graduation postponed directly or indirectly because of the budget cuts.
Have the protests been successful?
Well, that's the problem. As much as any student protest can be super successful, I would argue at this point there's not a whole lot of demonstrable change, but almost that's to be expected, unfortunately. The bigger problem is the state's out of money. Yeah. Our whole society is in a spending mentality that is not sustainable, and no degree of protests will create funds. So, unfortunately, it's kind of a lose-lose situation, as much as people are mad about it. But people are aware, and that's the first step.
You're not the only one, so get up. Let's start a riot, let's start a riot. Let's start a riot, let's start a riot.
Government financial aid is provided for all college students who are in desperate need of it. The U.S. Department of Education's Federal Student Aid Program provides almost 70% of all student financial aid, and California College Grants offers students hundreds to thousands of dollars. There are federal and state aid programs, such as the Federal Pell Grant Program and the California Student Aid Commission, that are putting billions of dollars towards students each year. And though college students can get loans and grants, budget cuts continue to cause a decrease in the number of students that are being accepted at this time.
Half a bottle of 151 off in a jug, 1 cup of Malibu rum. Maybe that's what's up, then you fill the rest of the jug with plan of reducing this crap.
Hi Samantha, it's your mama. What you doing? What's up? How's college?
College is great. I'm studying right now with some friends.
It's really quiet here without you. I was just calling. I had some really good news to tell you.
So what's the good news?
So, you know how your dad and I applied to that program that get you financial aid for college? Well, they called us back the other day and they said that there's stuff that they can do to help us. Isn't that good?
Oh, cool. Does that mean I get to quit my job at Goodwill?
Just because we got financial aid does not mean you get to quit your job at Goodwill. So I would suggest no, you don't.
Okay, cool, Mom. That's really good news. Glad to hear it. But I gotta go study right now.
Alright, honey, sounds good. Well, Daddy says hi and we miss you.
Okay, bye.
Guys, let's finish studying.